Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing today? Angoro is slowly coming nearer, and until then we could just play the best decks available, stuff like a Pirate Warrior, Dragon Priest and so on, or we can diverse a bit more and play more different decks, and that's what we are doing. Today we are playing another Paladin deck, which is a buff Paladin. So, as you might know, the deck is not super strong. It's alright to go to rank 10 to 5, I would say. That's definitely possible, but higher is very hard. So we are facing a warrior here, most likely an aggressive one. And can we keep that? We're keeping the Acolyte. Ivory Knight needs to go down. We might not go to turn 6 anyway. Oh. Wow, that's a really nice curve here. Squire on 1, Loot Hoarder on 2, Acolyte of Pain 3 and the Truesilver Champion on 4. So at least that is working. We will see if we can combat the Pirate Warrior here decent enough. Not a single buff card. So it's not looking like we are playing a buff Paladin. Holy shit, there's an Armor Smith. And we got a Smuggler's one. So Armor Smith, that indicates definitely a control warrior, and that would be interesting. I haven't seen a control warrior in a while. They're more or less extinguished. Oh, with the Smuggler's one here, we buffed the Acolyte of Pain and the Loot Hoarder. Cruel Taskmaster. Normally he's only running one Cruel Taskmaster in his deck. Oh, Grimestreet Outfitter, nice. Which then means that he's not able to use the Grommash later. We're going for the Grimestreet Outfitter. Buffing our 2 units again, so Loot Hoarder now 4-3. The Acolyte of Pain is a 3-5, which is excellent. Should help us to draw a lot of cards here. The Grimestreet Outfitter is just dying to the Armor Smith, so he's getting 1 more armor. There's a Fiery War Axe, but he will not attack. Oh wait, a Dread Corsair? But no patches, so still a control deck. If we drop the Acolyte of Pain, we're probably getting 2 cards here. Loot Hoarder is not that great because he's just killing that with the War Axe, so not super helpful. Yeah, otherwise Truesilver Champion could be played, would be very mana efficient, but I like the Acolyte of Pain a bit more. Hopefully we can get some more stuff here out of the deck that we need. As you can see in the deck list, we are not running the Dawn Hunt Show, and we're only running 1 legendary, which is the Wickerflame Burnbristle. So otherwise the deck is super cheap. Alongside the Wickerflame Burnbristle as a legendary, we are running 2 epics, and that's basically it. The rest is common and rare. Super cheap deck. War Axe hitting the Acolyte of Pain. And I would say the Cruel Taskmaster is going for the Acolyte. Is that not happening? Is he going for the face? Really? Okay. Interesting choice. So we can just kill the Dread Corsair without a problem. Grimestreet Enforcer. This one would die after 1 turn, because he still has enough damage on board. Let's see what the Acolyte can bring us. I would say that's good. Otherwise, there would also be the option to draw 1 more card. Might be even better, let's see. Truesilver Champion, and then we are hitting... Yeah, that's even better. Let's go for the Truesilver. Healing back. We are drawing 1 more card. We are killing the Armor Smith instead of the Cruel Taskmaster. And this gives us more value with the Grimestreet Outfitter next turn. And we could also use the Grimestreet Enforcer to buff 4 units here, which is a lot, of course. But I would say Grimestreet Outfitter into the Loot Hoarder or the Wickerflame Burnbristle is also very decent. Against a control matchup like this one, not playing the Dawn Hunt Show might be painful, but against faster decks the Dawn Hunt Show is not doing that much. So, Acolyte going down. Frozen Berserker, which is just dying to the Truesilver Champion. That's not a very good play here. And because he's not really able to clear the Grimestreet Enforcer, we can easily play that here. So 4 damage on the Frozen Berserker. And we are dropping the Grimestreet Enforcer, buffing 6 units. Then we will play the Grimestreet Outfitter next turn, buffing another 5 to 6 units, depending on what we are drawing here. Fool's Bane. Oh boy. Grimestreet Outfitter going down. He's taking 8 points of damage. Oh, he's not. He's doing the inner rage. Wow. Interesting choices. And a second with Bruiser. So we are dropping our Grimestreet Outfitter here, which is then buffing a huge amount of units. Meanstreet Marshal can give us more cards. The Wickerflame Burnbristle right now can heal us a lot. So this might be useful, I would say. And we are going for... let's go for the Loot Hoarder. Hopefully he has no Brawl in hand right now. Everything else should be fine. The Brawl is painful because then we are not getting the extra life back from the Wickerflame. We're still getting the card draw from the Loot Hoarder. But I want to have some life from the Wickerflame. Would be an insane amount. Okay, Ravaging Ghoul. Getting rid of the Divine Shield. It looks like we're getting 8 life back. Let's see, might have some trick in hand. Maybe a bash. It's a whirlwind. Interesting. Why would you do that? That was just another stupid play. He's playing really weird. Could have used the whirlwind before the ghoul. And then the ghoul was not getting damaged. I don't understand that. But well, it's his play, right? Can go for the Meanstreet Marshal. We can just go for the second rate Bruiser and the Acolyte of Pain. Right now, if you go for the second rate Bruiser, he would kill that with the Fool's Bane and the Ghoul. And we still have the Acolyte of Pain on board. So that might be more cards to draw. And I would say we're doing that. Meanstreet Marshal is a guaranteed card draw. But we might get more cards out of the Acolyte of Pain right now. If he's playing with stuff like the Whirlwind. Might be more. There's Gromash Hellscream. So I like that. Keep of Uldaman. Okay, so he's killing the Taunt here with the weapon and the Grimestreet Gromash Hellscream. Leaves him with the Ravaging Ghoul on the board. We have still the Keep of Uldaman, which is kind of good against the Gromash, so that's only a 3-3. We will then also drop a Meanstreet Marshal. He's still getting the Enranger, of course. Well, that might be painful. Guess we are keeping the other cards. Not even sure if we want to get the 1-1 here. The Gromash might just run into that. Yeah, but we have the Protector, so it should still be good. Yeah, that's also top than the Loot Hoarder. Yeah, that's better with the Protector. Even if he's killing one of the smaller units, we can just use the Divine Shield and we will be good. Acolyte of Pain. We have another Whirlwind. Of course. We're killing 3 units, Gromash back to 9 attack. Grimestreet Enforcer. Oh, another Acolyte of Pain. He is deciding to trade. He only has 1 card left, but double Acolyte on board, so that's giving him more cards. There's an Ivory Knight. We are definitely going for the Grimestreet Enforcer. We could drop the Doppelgangster, but that one is getting buffed by the Grimestreet. Also, we don't like to drop either the Squire here or the Silver Recruit. That is not working against the Acolyte of Pain right now, so let's just wait and see. We're buffing 5 units. The Grimestreet Protector is a 9-9 at the moment, so that's kinda nice. He might use an Execute. We have that. Got the Blood to Icor from the top. 14 cards left, we are at 10. And there's a Bash. Alright, so Grimestreet Enforcer is going down. He's pushing another 1 in the face. And 2 cards. So he's lost, with the Gromash he lost his big finisher. That is not happening anymore. So Ivory Knight, we can play that. Then the Horserider and the Squire. Doppelgangsters would also be not that bad. He still hasn't played a single Brawl. So might want to save that. Let's start with the Ivory Knight. We have the Seal of Champions, Getaway Kodo and the small time recruits. We can't use this one. We're going for either the Coda or the Seal of Champions. I guess the Seal of Champions is good. Already down to 21. Yeah. Horserider definitely killing the Acolyte. Then we will also drop the Fire here as a 2-2. If he's dropping a Brawl, we will go for the Doppelgangsters and spawning 2 copies of that. So we have then 9 points of stats on the board. And hopefully the Ivory Knight would survive this. There's another Frozen Berserker. Armor Smith. Wow, would be sick if he's also playing with the Patreon. Also, they're going down. Yeah, looks like the Protector is coming. Also, we can't kill this one anyway. No. Okay, we are going for the Seal of Champions. Also, the unit already has Divine Shield, but I want the 3 extra attack. Then we can kill both units, and we will create... We're picking up the smaller Protector, because again, there was still no Brawl. See everything? So currently 17 points of damage on board. There is a bash. There was execute, maybe? Execute? There is an execute. It is fine. Nothing on board, we will just go for 10 in the face and that will be it. Another Aldor Peacekeeper. Also Silver Recruit. That's it, keeping our cards in hand. Not giving him a chance here to come back. And killing more stuff on the board. Ooh, that's a concede. Maybe he's not playing Brawl, that would be very unusual. Otherwise he should have kept on going. Anyway, we are winning the first game with the Buff Paladin deck. So let's go for another one. Our second game will be against the Druid. And that might be very problematic. Because the Druid is most likely playing with Jade Druids. So, with Jade Golem, sorry. That means that he is outvaluing in the late game. We can't combat with that. So that will be super tough. We have a Meanstreet Marshal here as a Squire. We're dropping those two here. And I really like to see some buff cards early on. So please, no, not a single buff. Wow. So then let's start with the Squire. Also nothing to draw. So that is not looking too good. Very bad start indeed. There's a buff card, Grimestreet Enforcer, but he's coming a bit too late. So we can't wait until turn 4 or 5 to drop this one and not play anything else before. Next turn, Silver Recruit. And then, well, would use a coin for the Keeper, but his units are not that big until then. So that's most likely not worth it. We could buff our own unit, of course. There's a Wild Growth, so he's ramping up kind of early. Aldor Peacekeeper. Yeah, not looking too good. I mean, it could be that he is not playing with Jade Druid. That would be in fact really nice. But most likely he is. There's a Wrath killing the Silver Recruit, getting rid of the Divine Shield. Getting rid of the Divine Shield. And then Shapeshift on the Squire. So starting a bit slower here. Just drawing some cards, killing some units. There's a Doppelgangster. Wow, and we're definitely not using the coin here. We need the Grimestreet Enforcer on the next turn. And then buff a lot of units. Can also not play the Meanstreet Marshal because then we are missing out on the card draw, and without any extra card draw, we definitely need this one. There's a Jade Spirit, so he's creating a 1/1 Jade Golem. Also got the Grimestreet Outfitter. We are still going for the Enforcer. Doing this one. Because there might be a chance that the Enforcer can survive here. Right now there's only a Jade Spirit on the board. There's a possible chance that he only has Jade cards now in hand. And no spell to kill the Enforcer. Very unlikely, but could be. And then the Enforcer is staying, giving us another round of buffs. With the Grimestreet Outfitter, we can buff the Doppelgangsters to 4/4, which is kind of good. Especially against the Druid. So he is using a swipe directly. Missing that one. Ooh, second rate Bruiser. Alright, so Grimestreet Outfitter for sure. And then we are going for the Meanstreet Marshal. Draw another card. And potentially the Doppelgangsters are coming next turn already as a 4-4. That's a lot of stats. And we might even draw a Smuggler's Run here. Oh, okay, so keep off Uldaman it is. For sure. Hey, yeah, that's even better. So another Grimestreet Outfitter. And the Keeper of Uldaman as a 6-7 it will be. Changing this one to 3-3, we're killing it. The Doppelgangsters are 5-5, and because right now his Jade Golems are only 2-2, so these are not super strong, giving us a nice little advantage. Oh, we got another Ancient of War. How nice of you. So, that is problematic. Then we need to wait a bit longer for the Doppelgangsters. Definitely need to kill this one. And we are doing that. We can't kill him right now, but we will use the Grimestreet Protector here to give our units a Divine Shield. And let's hit this one. Ooh, has a concede. That was fast. Thank you, sir. So apparently, deck is too strong for the Jade Druid. Normally it's not, but this one was working out quite decently. So we are now going for a third game and hopefully a third win. It's working better than I was expecting. So maybe, and most likely, the Shaman will be then our end boss. Shaman, in particular, super strong, has a lot of AoE, so he should find the right tools to kill our small little buff creatures. So Wickerflame Burnbristle is nice, but without any sort of buff here. Definitely dropping the Enforcer. The question is, do we want to keep the Aldor Peacekeeper and the Wickerflame Burnbristle? Or just keeping, for example, the Aldor Peacekeeper and dropping the Wickerflame? I like him a bit more in the late game when he was getting buffed a lot, but right now we have no buff cards, so probably dropping him. Just keeping the Aldor Peacekeeper if our opponent is going aggressive, and dropping the Faceless early. And the Peacekeeper is really good. There is a buff. Grimestreet Outfitter. So we might just coin into that. Then Meanstreet Marshal at 2-3. A Tunnel Trap already. Start for him. Doppelgangsters. Yeah, why not? Let's go into the Grimestreet Outfitter. Buff this one. He is killing this with the Tunnel Talk, of course. And we could then, for example, play the Loot Hoarder at a 3-2. Yeah, of course. Perfect start for him. So, Grimestreet Outfitter is going down. He has now also 3-4 on board. There's another Loot Hoarder. Doesn't really matter. Now let's go for the Loot Hoarder. Most likely killing this one with the Totem Golem. While still keeping his Tunnel Talk alive. We are drawing one more card then. Yeah, why not? Give him another Totem Golem. So, and this opening here is gone next month. With the Angora expansion, rotation is coming. Wow, he's trading with the Tunnel Talk. That was not good. Definitely not a good play. Should have just used the Totem Golem. Anyway, so this opening is gone next month in standard. So that's pretty good. And we will use the Aldor Peacekeeper. Get that down to 1. And the 4-4 is good enough for a little trade here and there. If he's not killing the Aldor Peacekeeper with a spell, which is not that unlikely. So he's going for spell damage totem, not getting there. He might have a lightning bolt in hand. That is damage. Oh, damage in the face only. Okay. And a Truesilver Champion. Decent. For justice. So we're gonna rip this one. We are killing the 1-4 as well. He only has a healing totem on the board, but definitely some spells in hand. I mean, you see, if he had a lightning bolt, might have want to use that last turn. There's another totem incoming, which is the town one, and a thing from below, which you can just debuff to 3-3 and then kill it, while also dropping Meanstreet Marshal. So that should work out decently. We are getting a bit more damage here in the face, which should be alright right now. So let's see. Killing everything besides the healing totem. Still vulnerable board for a lightning storm, even without the extra spell damage power. You can still kill the Meanstreet Marshal and the Aldor Peacekeeper. And if he has, for example, a Lightning Storm and the Maelstrom Portal, then he might kill everything. So let's see. No, again, not getting the spell damage totem. Great. And there's a Jade Spirit. Oh, very unexpected. Ivory Knight. So we have double gangsters in the hand, but they are not that strong right now, and I'd really like to find some more buff cards. So we have the Loot Hoarder, we have the Acolyte of Pain, which are drawing us more cards, and we have the Ivory Knight here, which is also healing us back a bit. I'll need to check that one out here. Definitely need to kill a bit. Problem is then that, again, a Lightning Storm is just killing everything. So that is not super useful. Try the Ivory Knight. Smuggler's one would be very interesting. We got a Light in the Darkness, Blessed Champion, Noble Sacrifice. We are discovering another minion here. Might find another buff unit, for example. Blessed Champion is not that great. And Noble Sacrifice is not doing much here. So let's go for that. We're only healing for 2. Let's kill this one, and we're also killing the other 2 units. So, Lightning Storm, probably killing everything. If he's getting a bit lucky. So far not a single spell totem out of the hero power. That might change. Always rolling a dice. And there you go. Oh, it's a Meanstreet Marshal. No Lightning Storm. It's getting a small imp. We get another buff card. Oh, got double Meanstreet Portal. Good for you, man. But he's not getting the strongest cards here. Oh, and that's a lot of buffs. So, Smuggler's run. Grimestreet Enforcer. The Doppelgangsters are now at 5-5. The other one is at 4-4 at the end of this turn. So that is pretty nice. And also our draw engines, like the Acolyte of Pain, are getting more stuff. We have 8 next turn and... damn it, he's killing it. Grimestreet Enforcer is going down. Would have been nice. He would stay one more turn on the board. We will use probably the Light in the Darkness next turn. And the Doppelgangster. Horserider. Still Light in the Darkness. The Novice and Pantry Spider. Pantry Spider is interesting. But he's not copying the Pantry Spider, so it's not that great for us. Grimestreet Smuggler. Okay, we're going for the Engineer, I would say. More cards are never bad. Doppelgangsters. 5/5/5s on the board. Let's see how he handled that. He has played 1 Jade Lightning with another one. He can just kill 1 of the Doppelgangsters. He has played all the Maelstrom Portals. No Lightning Storm was apparently in his hand, or he wasn't willing to use that. His units on board are not very strong, so he can't just trade with the units. So 1 hit, another one. Alright, so you're not killing this one if you have... Maybe you have a Jade Claws in hand. Jade Chieftain it is. And the Thalnos, wow. So, wasn't making much sense here. 55-2, we're just killing the Jade Chieftain. Oh, anyway, so we will definitely go for the Horserider. We might play the Novice Engineer first. And draw directly another card.
I hope you like my invention.
And it's only Squire, okay, so Horserider is definitely good. So we can make sure that we are killing this one. We are killing... Yeah, that should be good. Oh, let's hit this one. Killing the 3-3, we are killing the 5-5. And for now we are also taking care of the Blood Mage Thalnos. Getting another card here. And we will drop, let's say, we're dropping the Squire here and Silver Hand Recruit. Because he was getting another card draw from the Blood Mage, we need to wait a bit and see if there is some Lightning Storm in hand. And then it's better to have a Divine Shield unit on board, because that is not getting killed by a single Lightning Storm. If he's not dropping a Lightning Storm right now, then we can go for more stuff on board that is drawing us cards, like the Loot Hoarder, the Acolyte of Pain. There's now a Black Paw, so he's spawning a 4/4 Jade Golem, which is alright. He will also get a 5/5 next turn. And the Keeper of Uldaman. Okay, with that we can drop the 5/5 if we want to. We will find out, so let's... we're keeping the Divine Shield. Yeah, let's keep the Divine Shield. Let's
If you're
kill the Arya with the smaller units. Taking care of the 5-5. We are taking care of the 4-5. We are killing definitely the spell damage totem. And then we will just drop the Acolyte of Pain, more card draw, Loot Hoarder, more card draw. And 2 cards, there was no Lightning Storm. Would be very unlucky if there is another Lightning Storm in hand. I guess there's no one, and we are going for the Doppelgangsters as well. Well, it's a really nice board. 15 cards to go. Drake, oh man, that's another card to draw, and also if he has no Lightning Storm, getting the spell damage power. Please don't do that. No, it is just another Jade Spirit, which is spawning a 6-6. Drawing 1 from the Loot Hoarder. Meanstreet Marshal, not very useful. 12 cards to go. 12 cards to go. Another Horserider. Interesting. Oh, killing this one for sure. We are also taking care of the Wind Speaker. Let's say we're doing that first. Well, let's see what else we are getting. Grimestreet, oh, that is big. That is really big. Otherwise I would have played the Keeper of Uldaman here, but the Grimestreet Protector is really big. Giving us more Divine Shields. So we can trade quite decently. And kill his 6-6. We can kill the Drake here, which is very important. And we can take out the Jade Spirit as well. So again, his board is empty, and if there is no more card draw right now, then we can finally hit him in the face. There's a Bran. Wow, he's getting even more Jade Golems. Yay. So much fun. Jade Golem decks are really good. Second red Bruiser, costing not much. We might get another card here, let's see. Oh, this one is an 8-8. We can easily trade here. We could also play Keeper of Uldaman, but I mean the trade is good enough on that one. Yeah, we will start to trade here. Getting another card. Grimestreet Outfitter, that's alright, for sure. Definitely going for the Grimestreet Outfitter. Buffing our cards in hand. We'll take out the 8-4 here. We will use the Keeper of Uldaman on the 7-8. Buff that, debuff that to 3-3, so we can easily trade. Let's see, we want to kill this one. 5-5. Guess we're losing the 4-5 here. Second red Bruiser is also coming. We will kill the Bran. We will kill the 5-5. 2 in the face. And the Meanstreet Marshal for another card draw. So now finally, no more Jade Golems. That would be nice. 12 cards to go. Not a single Lightning Storm. Hey, there is another Jade Golem. That's a 9-9. Only a totem. Only a totem. Taking the 6 extra damage. Ooh. So right now we have... And he's healing back. Okay, then we can't kill him. But we still have a lot of damage here. 10, 11, 16, 18 points of damage. He's at 28. But I guess, I mean, if he is getting the Lightning Storm, then hitting him just in the face is a bit dangerous. But anyway, so Ivory Knight is good. Yeah, enter the Colosseum. That might be interesting. Not right now, but it could be later. And Divine Strength is not that great. Small Time Recruit is not that great, especially not in our deck. So enter the Colosseum can be very interesting. This one is a pain in the ass, of course. Might just kill it. Might just kill it. Oh yeah, let's do that. Kill him again. Kill this one. Get taking care of the Water Speaker. He is now out of cards. There's a Grimestreet Enforcer. Can't play them, unfortunately. So I would say the Horserider is coming. And we will kill the Healing Totem. 11 cards to go, and now please, finally, no more Jades. Another totem. Healing totem, alright. Don't care too much for that. Hitting in the face. No, he's trading, okay, so that's 4 damage for him. Flame Tongue, which would buff the Blood Imp. But that will be it. The Blood Imp is just going down. We can kill the Flame Tongue, we can kill his unit. Yay, great. So we are dropping the Grimestreet Enforcer to buff those 2 in hand. We are taking care here of the unit and one of the fate, and the game could be over. Because he's now just top decking. And even if that is a lightning storm, he cannot kill everything. That's not possible because we have a Divine Shield unit. And these have 4 life. Then next turn, Grimestreet Protector is giving these 2 Divine Shield. Oh yeah. And there's a concede. Wow, we are winning another game. Another tough match up here against the Jade Shaman. There is a win streak, giving us 9 and 3 stars, so that's pretty good. We're finally crawling up again. And I wasn't expecting that the deck is performing that well, so unexpected success, but that's never bad. And if you want to try the deck out, do it and give me feedback. How do you like the deck? And see you then tomorrow with another Hearthstone episode. Thank you for watching and have a good night. Bye bye.